Hi everybody, welcome this morning here. This is Tech Tuesday session. I was originally going to do this live during a full session, but as you can see, there is no one here. So I'm just going to start off this lesson here. I'm going for the emoji classroom. I'm going to use the Skitch Evernote system right here. So I'm going to open up Skitch. What I think I like about Skitch is it's universal. It's on Android, Mac, and PC. So I'm going to click on Skitch. And Skitch is an annotation feature. You can start a new one, take scans, or anything else. I'm going to start a new one. So I'm going to X out of this. This is one I was working on earlier. And I'm going to go to, and I'm actually going to select the NASA photo that was recently used here. I got this off of NASA.com since it was up. All right, so we have it. I can shrink or scale this. I'm going to scale. Sorry about that. I'm doing too many finger movements here. So I've got this. So what I love about Skitch is you have your annotation. So I'm going to crop it first of all. And now I have my annotation ones. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to get my arrows. So my image is cropped. It's loading. I'm sorry, I got a little slowness going here. So I have my arrow ready to go. If you click on this, you get different icons here. Hold my finger down. You get letters, square boxes, scissors, and tags. And I'm actually going to, believe it or not, hit a tag right now. And I'm going to hit this one, which is the check mark. And I'm going to tag this right here at the North Pole. And I'm going to put one on the South Pole. And as you can see, there are emoticon icons. Now what happens now is I'm going to click over here. I'm going to hit my arrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my arrow right here. And what I can do is I'm going to shrink it down. And I'm going to join these two and put them right here. And then I'm going to draw another arrow and I'm going to put it this way. And I'm going to move this over. And then I'm going to move these together. And now what I'm going to do now is, what I'm doing in this emoticon is I'm going to do a life thing. So I got the North and the South Pole. Does anybody know what animals live in the North and South Pole? Penguins, polar bears, sea lions, and so forth. So I'm going to tap on here with my annotation. And I'm going to get my keyboard up. And I'm going to click on my world globe. And I'm going to go to my emoticons. And as we all know, there are several animals here. So I have, of course, right here the penguin families. So I'm going to click on my two. I'm going to click on a couple of penguins. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm also going to bring up the blue whales because they live also into the South Pole area. There's some blue whales in the area. And I'm going to put up some here if I can find the picture. There are fish. Because, you know, there's a type of small relational fish that live in the South Pole, which the penguins and the whales eat off of, like kelp and everything. I don't have any seal or anything, so I can't use it, but there's my fish. And I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to tap again, and I'm going to move this over, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this. So, as you can see, I have my penguins in the South Pole, as well as whale and fish units going on here. I'm actually going to mark this later in Thinglink, but as you can see, they're all emoticons. Now, as you can see, that black looks a little dark here. I'm going to tap on that arrow. And I'm going to make it red. And then I'm going to go back because I accidentally deleted something. So move that back over. And now I'm going to go and do my next ones. And I'm going to get my North Pole animals here. Now, of course, there are things, because actually in the hive there are some notional sperm whale that live up in the North Pole section. Now, the only problem, as you can see here, is I don't have any polar bears. I do have pandas, but I can't do what I would like to do here. But I can, however, go to here and do my bear logo there, because let's face it, koalas live in Australia, and I'm going to do that next. And now what's going to be really cool is I'm going to hit them. So I'm going to finish that up, tap that off, make them a little bigger. And now I have my north and south pole. And what's so interesting about this now too is I can save this. So I'm going to hit the share arrow. It's going to save straight to there. I'm going to pop it into my photos. Now what's really cool about this, once it saves, hey Kalo Potter 4, how are you today? But right now this is saving to the Evernote system. So it works on a cloud system. Now it's saved to my photos. I'm going to close this out. But now if I go over to Evernote here, and like I said, Evernote works on all systems. It's going to upload and resync really quick. I'm going to click on my notebooks. And right there, it's already got my load of my stuff for my Skitch projects. Yep, my Skitch projects are all set. So now, what I would do now is I would upload this picture in Thinglink. There's an app for it. You can also go right to the URL of thinglink.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that picture, and then I'm going to tag it with links. And what's so awesome about Thinglink is you can make your own email, or you can log in with Facebook or Google. Accept. Now my Thinglink's going to upload here. And here is, now as you can see, here's the app. I don't have it downloaded right now because of that. But what happens is now I'm going to go to Create. So I'm going to click on Create. And it's going to say, okay, why don't you choose your image and upload? So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to take my sketch file I just took of the planet and hit done. It's going to upload it. All right. Image is successfully uploaded, so give it a second. We'll reload. And now what's cool about this is I can now go over here, and now as you can see I can add a tag. So what I can do is I'm going to click on the heart. I'm going to change the icon color here. I'm going to turn it red, and what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to type in what happens. Polar bears, sperm whales, orcas. Actually, I'm going to say the orca for South Seas. Polar bear, sperm whale live in the North Pole. This is basically a simple thing using my emoji cons, but as you can see, I'm putting an emoji con for my tag here. So now once that's all done, I'm going to save it. And now as you can see, when I tap it, that information pops up right on my screen about that. So then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to do a tag, and I'm going to put down here, and I am going to say over 20 types of penguins, orcas, sea lions, and whales live in Antarctica, better known as the South Pole. Yep, click. And we're going to save that. And I'm going to, of course, name this. So this is all done. And I'm going to hit save. And now I have this awesome interactive emoji Thinglink that, you know, if you tap onto, it will work. So what happens is I'm going to go into my computer later on, and I'm going to post a paper. In the meantime, I'm going to share this. I'm going to hit the share out. And there it is. I'm going to tweet this out. And voila, touch this image, please. So that's a little emoji classroom you can use using your emojis and geography and a little bit of history and everything with Thinglink and a few other ones. So give it a try today. I will post this up on YouTube, and thanks everybody for watching.